Oh, look at this. I am with a lovely family here talking about an amazing product, and I can say that because I've tried it, The Adventures Marinade. I'm here with the creators. We've got Andrea and Robert and the kids. So who do we have here?
This is Sienna, Ariana, and Logan on the end.
Hey, I like that. We're excited. Yeah, no, thank you guys so much for having me in your home. It's beautiful, by the way. And we've had you on the show before, but maybe you haven't seen that segment. So tell me, Robert, why did you want to come up with a marinade?
Well, I was a carnivore for a very long time, and you know, when we first started dating and stuff, she'd ask me to come over, and I was like, yeah, of course, but you got to marinate me some steaks or something. And so she said, I'll do it. And then after like a couple months, she started complaining. I'm like, it's simple, right? And she's like, no. And there's like 18 ingredients on the counter, and I kind of felt bad, so I was like, why don't we just bottle it and sell it?
No, what he's leaving out is he has high blood pressure, he's very picky, so it wasn't just like an easy, oh, this guy's coming over and he'll eat anything I make. He's not that guy.
Right.
So
you had to be very particular with your
Exactly, right. So I had to have low sodium, no sugar, like all of these things just to make him happy. So anyways, he's super happy now.
Are you happy, Robert?
Whittle a man's heart through his stomach, right?
That's so true.
Yeah.
Kids, what do y'all think? You like the marinade?
Yeah, it tastes really good. We eat it almost every day.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay, but spicy for maybe the kids, but I have tried it, and I am kind of a wuss with spice. I know I've told you that before, but it's definitely doable. It doesn't kind of overpower.
The
How would you
flavor
describe?
overpowers the heat.
Yeah, the flavor
in my
overpowers
opinion.
the
I mean,
heat.
I like spice, but you can definitely tone it down depending on how much you use. So like if you don't like spice, if you use half of what it says to use, or don't marinate it, which we don't have to marinate it, but if you don't and you do it for less time, like it's not as spicy.
Yeah, that's a good point too, because I think a lot of people, they're like, at least 15 minutes it needs to marinate, maybe even overnight, depending on what you're making. And you guys are like, no, you can literally just cook with it. You don't have to marinate if you don't have the time. If you're a busy family, right?
Exactly, yeah.
That's really spicy for me. It's not spicy for you? Oh, good to know. What do you, well, you might not like to wash it down with, but what do they like to wash it down with?
Well, Logan likes milk. And my sister likes milk too, but she can't drink milk anymore.
Oh no. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, and then in terms of flavor, because you mentioned the flavor outpowers, or outweighs the spice, how would you describe the flavor? Because I think that's a big deal for a lot of people.
You know, I don't know, I eat it like so much, so it's like almost second nature to me now, but I meant there's definitely a pepper, I can taste oils, I can taste garlic, there's like 18 things, but it's, I don't know, it just pulls different. It depends on my palate too, that's the thing. It's like, depends on what you cook it on, something else pulls more. Like on red meat and porks, it doesn't pull as spicy, right? So if people that don't like spice, put it on a red meat or a pork, right? But if you want spice, put it on chicken or shrimp. It's super spicy, same amount. Use the same amount to cook it, but it's gonna pull different flavors. So it just depends on what I'm eating it on. Like I love it on red meat.
Right.
To answer your question now, red meat, any type of red meat, preferably a ribeye, New York strip, flank steak, carne asada.
And you know what I was thinking too? This would make a great gift idea. For the person who has everything, or for the dad who loves to grill, or even if you're not grilling, you can just put it on the stove in there, I'm sure, like so many different options.
I actually gift it all the time.
Do you?
I do.
And that's I like that too, because it's different, and you're supporting local business.
Right, exactly.
And speaking of local business, you've added this to the mix, huh?
Yeah.
Margarita mix?
I
Tell me
did.
about it.
So this was actually Robert's idea. His mom used to make a really good margarita, so he kept hounding her for the recipe. And she wouldn't give us the exact recipe, but she did give us the ingredients, so props to her. I kind of maneuvered it into what it is now. But the good thing about it is, compared to other margarita mixes on the shelf, it's not as skinny because that's 10 grams of sugar, and it's not a regular, which is around 32. Ours is right in the middle at 20.
Oh, okay, wonderful. So you don't feel so guilty drinking it.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Nice, I like that.
But then it's not too tangy and it's not too sweet.
Right. Oh, it's like the Goldilocks thing. Just right.
Just right.
It has a little hint of orange, which is, I think, what takes away the bitter.
Nice. And what do y'all refer to this as?
Maga Margarita.
How cute is that?
Maga Margarita.
All right, well, tell everyone where they can purchase your products.
TheAdventures.com, Amazon, or TikTok shop.
And it's the as in T-H-E-E. So thank you all so much for having me today. High five, kids. You did great. All right. And if you'd like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.